All right, movieweb.com. We've already acknowledged their existence on. I would write it down twice if I could, but maybe this will be all right. Who knows? I'm getting used to this. This pairing looks all right. Take it from me, this is just the beginning. They are going to remake Star Wars A New Hope within 7 years. You're looking at Han Solo. They will find young Luke Skywalker, young Princess Leia, and why not? Why not remake the one Star Wars movie that absolutely worked and will stand the test of time and ruin it? I mean, that's, you got to do that. So here we go. Let's see what these people are saying. At this point, the way it works is, Lucasfilm leaks information to garbage tier news sites, then super garbage tier YouTube sites like Comic Artist Pro Secrets pick it up and basically just offer that news to you, the viewer. So it's basically like a big human centipede. It's not like a human centipede at all. Anyway, is Solo planning an Empire Strikes Back size twist? Written by B. Allen Orange. You'll see what they're doing here. You'll notice if you look carefully, they are anticipating my gender stereotyping of the quality of the writing in these articles. So they have all become initials. B. Allen Orange. Is that Bob? Is that Brittany? We don't know, but we will sleuth it out with this article. Come with me.
Hello, I started this gangster shit. And this the thanks I get. Hello, I started this gangster shit.
Bad news, Nicolas Cage is going to quit acting soon, so Ghost Rider 3 is put on hold. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Mr. Cage, you did Raising Arizona. You did Wild at Heart. You did... Well, anyway, you didn't do Superman, and God bless you for that. Your career is... your place in history is secure. All right, Memphis Nest is a rather peculiar name, and as such... he, quote unquote, is turning out to be a rather peculiar character in general. Is this thing a man, a woman, an asexual space worm designed in super cool Star Wars armor? The true verdict is out. But one interesting new theory has piqued our interest. It would bring an epic Empire Strikes Back like twist to Solo. Quit reading if you don't want any potential spoilers, because we're jumping up the rabbit hole on this one. No one really ever talks about Han Solo's parents. Yeah, I do. I'm like, your mom is so fat. No, not in the way Rey's parents have been discussed since the release of The Force Awakens, or in the manner in which Luke and Leia's dad was ultimately revealed. Who are Han Solo's parents? I don't think anyone has ever really cared too much up until this point. That's sad and true. No one has been debating the fact leading into the release of Solo, but now there is building evidence that we may actually meet one of Han Solo's parents in Ron Howard's. See how it's Ron Howard's now? He took it over. Hey, Lego movie guys, I feel you. Okay, Ron Howard's sprawling space adventure. Well, we don't know if it's sprawling. We don't know. We have no idea. So far, it looks like a train heist movie. Will the powers that be so bold as to introduce Han Solo's mom? Well, I hope so. In the next standalone Star Wars adventure? It would definitely come out of far left field. And there is some evidence to back this up. And it all leads back to Memphis Nest. Who or what is this thing? I don't know. A few weeks ago, a French magazine revealed somewhat unexpected news that new Solo villain Memphis Nest was a female. Her legacy rests within the old Star Wars Legends universe, the expanded canon that Disney jettisoned when they bought Lucasfilm. Ever since, Disney has been bringing back some of these characters into the official canon one at a time. Solo is said to actually introduce quite a few of these wayward aliens back into the fold. All right, I'm gonna make a prediction at this point. This is Bob Allen Orange. That's just how I feel about the writing. Yeah. Everyone accepted that Enfys was a girl and moved on. No one at Lucasfilm ever corrected the reveal, and director Ron Howard, who has a pretty strong social media presence, and a strong chin too, good profile, never bothered to clarify this is untrue. But then earlier in this week, a more defined description of Enfys Nest showed up in an officially licensed Star Wars magazine. Officially licensed just simply means part of the conspiracy. That's all it means. And it boldly and outright definitely calls this a male character. Mr. Nest is a man, full-blooded, no soy, havoc bringing. It didn't see full-blooded, no soy, havoc bringing. It said percussive. Yes, this is a very percussive character. Percussive is a word that a drag queen might use to describe her act. It is not a word to describe a real man. I'm sorry. This all became really confusing really fast. And still, there's no definite word on whether Enfys Nest is really a man or a woman, or someone who identifies as non-binary. I love non-binary. At least not from anyone type. There's no such thing as non-binary. That's not a real word. That's not a real word. If binary means two, there are two of something, then non-binary means that it's something other than the two, and therefore this doesn't mean anything. This isn't a word. It's not a word. We gotta get rid of that word. Anyway, at least not from anyone tied directly to Lucasfilm and Disney. Now we have a new theory as to what is actually going on here. Enfys Nest is a woman pretending to be a man so that we get the big Han Solo's mom reveal at the end of the movie. Say what? Yeah, this all sounds pretty familiar, guys. None of this has been confirmed by anyone inside the Lucasfilm camp. This is just an interesting theory provided by popular comic book artist Ethan Mansgarver. Alright, now we're being trolled. This is not a human centipede anymore. This is now a human centipede that's eating its own tail. I am now feeding the Lucasfilm fake Disney shill media with my ridiculous theories here on Comic Artist Pro Series Secrets. Guys, I don't know what I'm talking about most of the time. You have to understand that. Don't listen. All right. This is just an interesting theory provided by popular comic book artist Ethan Van Sciver, who has been meticulously going over all sorts of minutia related to the Star Wars universe on his Comic Artist Pro Secrets YouTube channel. Yeah, boy. Thanks for the link and the shout out. That's great. He is well known for the amazing Green Lantern work he's done over at DC, along with a bunch of other titles, and he's a noted Rose Tico enthusiast. The troll is out from under the bridge and dancing right on my head. So if you can't trust him, who can you trust? That is correct. I say that myself. Trust Comic Artist Pro Secrets, even though we don't know what we're talking about. He posits that Lucasfilm and Ron Howard really wanted the Enfys Nest reveal to be a big twist in the movie. And a French magazine leaked that info. Kathleen Kennedy's team has been rather cagey with their promotion of the movie, and perhaps Lucasfilm stayed quiet, putting out their own twist cover in the latest Star Wars magazine, knowing trash sites... yeah! Oh, I love it. This is great. Knowing trash sites such as this, as Sciver, it's Van Sciver, calls them. That is right, you're garbage tier. Doesn't mean you're not a nice person. Would pick it up and course correct the potential for such a big surprise to stay intact. Now listen to me. It's intact, one word. That's why you're a trash site. But listen to me very carefully. I am positing that you are fully aware of what's going on, and you and sites like you were told to course correct. I'm not saying you accidentally got tricked. I'm saying you are deliberately shilling for Lucasfilm. And that's all good. That's all good. I would do it too if I could. Hey, Lucasfilm, I can shill for you better than MovieWeb.com. Better than Bob Allen Orange. Now, everyone is expecting the character to be male again, so the reveal that Enfys Nest is actually Han's mom will come as a shocking twist. If any of this is true, fans will buy it, though. Or will fans buy it, though? Han has always been an orphan, and fans have never been clamoring for any type of parent reveal. Even if Nest isn't Han Solo's mom, Sciver does Van Sciver. It's two words, one last name, like Van Gogh, or it means from, and this is a town in Holland. So from Sciver, okay, one word. or 2 words, 1 last name, does use an action figure comparison test to show how confident he is that Nest is really a woman in disguise. Confident or doesn't really care, one of the two. Setting Nest up against Emilia Clarke's Queera, both figures are the same size and stature, with the other male characters much larger and more beefed up in their physique. With the new Han Solo action figures all lined up together, yeah, Enfys Nest does look more like one of the female action figures just in size and stature alone, but that's not very good evidence. Yes, it's fine. It's fine. It's good. One thing that we haven't really heard anyone discuss is the meaning of the name Enfys Nest. Enfys is Welsh for rainbow. The rainbow flag is a symbol of lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender pride, and LGBT social movements. And the colors reflect the diversity of the LGBT community. Where's the plus? Bigots? And the flag is often used as a symbol of gay pride during LGBT rights marches. The fact that Enfys translates to rainbow is not a coincidence. Lucasfilm knows what it is doing when picking names. As Welsh baby name is unisex, so it can be either given to a boy or a girl. See what the I can't keep going with this. It basically what it is it's just empty nest, and it's just they found a name that sounded like empty, and that's Enfys. So Tobias Beckett, probably Han Solo's dad. We don't know. So we're being trolled now by all the garbage tier Star Wars media. Of course we are. Comic Artist Pro Secrets has accidentally become one of the biggest Star Wars channels on YouTube, thanks to you guys and your support. And we will continue to do what we do, which is to straighten out MovieWeb and all of the fellow tentacles in this Lucasfilm, Disney, SJW, Star Wars conspiracy. Oh yeah, well, you know what, while we're here, thank you so much to all my Patreon backers and supporters. Thank you for your pledges and donations. Content like this could not be created without you. Really, I am in awe of you all. Thank you so much. If you'd like to become a Patreon donor by pledging $1 or more per month, why not check out the link in the description below. And thank you so very, very much.